Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we might start a bit soft, a bit slow, since this is my first video here on the channel. So some PGA Tour 2K21. It is a very easy game to start with. It's not something stressful or at all very hard to watch. Well, me playing bad will of course be hard to watch, but I mean, what can you do? There's a lot of things going on in this game, and I won't explain everything now. I'll go into further details about the game as I make more videos. If you are liking this video, please take your time to like and subscribe. And that will be the only time I say that, or this video will be the only time I mention that, because I think you are intelligent enough to make your own decision if you like the video or not, and if you like my content or not. So don't expect me to say that or to see it in writing, anything like that. I think people do that too much here on YouTube. I prefer to have people think for themselves, if at all possible. But anyway, we're off to a little bit of a rough start here, but we can probably make do. So I have turned down there are commentators in this game, and quite frankly, they are talking more than I do, so I turned them off. Simple as that. I will start with a par. Not bad for a start at least. So this game is both very easy and very hard. It's easy to play as it is very calm. I mean, it's golf after all. But it can also be a very hard game, as you have to think a lot about the wind, you have to think about club selection, things like this. Also, if you are to play this game, I would recommend you to get some kind of controller, especially on PC. That will help you tremendously. Playing with mouse and keyboard, I did that in the beginning, did not work at all. I do not recommend that whatsoever. So I am using some kind of pirate Xbox controller, which works flawlessly. Almost a little bit too good sometimes, I think. And on this channel you will see me playing a lot of different games. There will be everything from PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds to Diablo 2, this game, maybe the Elden Ring if I do like that game. I've tried it out some, and I'm not the best one with a controller in my hand. I prefer a mouse and keyboard. But you will see me playing a lot of PUBG at the moment, as it is kind of my go-to game. And I will also be playing a lot of game with my friends, and they might not want to be in the YouTube videos, so I might have to do some kind of voiceover thing when I play with them. But I will record them, of course, to make sure that I get as much content as possible. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was so close. Quite the crowd, actually. And of course, that is not my real name. My real name is Andreas, not Jonathan Duggar, but you can pick any name you want, and I just use random name generator I found online, and that's the name that popped up. And as I am Swedish, I use the Swedish flag, of course. So let's see now. All these little white lines that you can see now is how the green leans. The faster and the redder the lines are, the more it leans. So it leans outwards and inwards where I'm shooting now. So if I are to aim here, you can see the lines going this direction, which tells me that if the ball lands here, it's going to go to the right. So we need to make sure that we have this lined up, and also we need to take in that small little wind that you can see in the middle top part of the screen, which is basically going to affect the shot a lot, depending on how big of a wind it is. Now it's not that much, so it probably won't be too much of a factor. But on certain courses, it can almost be like hurricane winds, which is, for me, it's totally ludicrous why you would even play golf in those kind of wind conditions. But it is what it is. They had to have difficulty somewhere, I guess. So they did with the wind. And now it's pretty much straightforward. And I am trying to speed it up somewhat. And I am still a beginner at this game, so I will use aids. Like you saw that line that came when I was on the green. Of course, I will go away from that as I get better with the game. But for the moment, I am using them because they are in there and I can. But if I post more videos and get better and better at the game, they will of course go away. I don't know why I aim to right there, to be honest with you, but that should probably be enough. That's way too much. Okay, interesting. So maybe here then. These greens can be really hard to, I mean, that's a tricky green to read. At least for me, I don't know. Maybe it's easy for you. And if you have some helpful tips, if you play this game yourself or are knowledgeable about it, please do comment, tell me. But be nice in the comments. I will remove any non-nice comments, as I think we are all humans. We all deserve respect. And kindness more than anything else, especially in these times with war and everything going on. We should take care of each other and be kind. The world is full of evil. We don't need to add to that. And no, I am not religious or anything like that. I just don't like violence and things like that. It's so unnecessary. We treat people with so much disrespect, even though they are basically our own. I mean, we're all the same people, even no matter what skin color we are. But this shouldn't be about race or politics or anything like that. We can leave that for another channel and another day. But just so you know, I do want you to be nice. Not just to me, to every YouTuber and everybody else out there. Friends, family. Yeah, look at that. Come on. Really, really good. We're getting somewhere at least. So this is the 8th hole. A par 4 hole, as you can see in the top left of the screen. We have a little bit of a headwind. And we're going with the driver. That should be fine. My swing plane is not that good, I can see, but it's okay. And that comes down how you move the sticks on the joystick. Actually, if you move them very straight, they will actually indicate that you are doing that straight. So and it affects the shots. So that's really nice. They really thought there. Yeah, another birdie. Nice. And as I said, I am still a beginner at this game, and this is my first ever YouTube video. Maybe I won't be proud about it in a few years, in a few days, in a few weeks. I'm very self-critical, but it is what it is. I will go with it and work on improving as I go along. Okay, let's see here now. We have a tailwind. If I hit it with a 5-iron, that would probably be okay, actually, since the wind will carry the ball. Should be on the green at least. Yeah, nice. And as I said, I think I will keep my videos a little bit shorter now in the beginning. And if you do want me to make longer videos, please do tell me in the comments. I will of course abide. But as it is now, around 20 minutes, maybe 25 is probably my goal. So that's why I'm fast forwarding all the shots like this, so you don't have to spend time watching the ball fly. I know it can be very interesting for those that are really golf fans and really like this game, but some people are just here to watch the content and don't really want to spend that much time, so I try to please everybody. But of course, if I make some kind of nice eagle or something along those lines, I'll show that in a rerun or something. I do also have a Twitch under the same name, Druttarunt, which is a Swedish term that I use. It is actually not a really good nickname at all. I'm aware of that, but I kind of like it. Roughly translated or directly translated into English, it would basically mean that you are stumbling around, which kind of, for me, it felt fitting at the time when I choose the nickname, as I felt I was stumbling around quite a lot, and I still am, as you can see with my first YouTube video and everything like that. So, but you can find me on Twitch. I do stream occasionally. I play a lot with my friends, and they honestly don't want to be on the stream, and I do respect that. So then I probably will just mute the stream, and that's not so fun to watch, to be honest. But it is what it is, and I'll try to give you Twitch content as well, but primarily we are focusing on YouTube for the moment. And Twitch will probably be more action-based games like PUBG, things like that. Not saying it won't be PUBG here too, but I like to stream games with a little bit more action, or games that are interesting. I have a game called The Medium, which I really enjoyed. A paranormal game. You will see me stream that game both on Twitch and here on YouTube as well, eventually. This might not be the right shot, so should probably go with some kind of gap wedge splash, probably. And aim here somewhere. Yep, that was much better. See, if you read the green, I mean, it is leaning, but that much? Okay. Still worked. So I'm tied for second place in the John Deere Classic. There we go. And you can see the blue line on the right side in the circle. that was how I swinged and how I moved my stick on my controller. But for the drive, it usually doesn't matter too much. That did not felt like that, but it's also fine. You can actually almost starting to feel when you do a bad shot. It should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, nice. I'm watching the recording to make sure I actually am recording and that the sound is going through everything like that. So I'm tied for first place, and as I said, I'm playing on easiest difficulties, so oh Jesus Christ, that was a bad stroke. So I mean, usually most of my rounds do look like this, but not all of them, and I will increase the difficulty as I progress in the game, of course. Don't want to play on easy every time, but I thought it might be fun now. Just play it on easy to learn the game. I have heard players that like to start up with like the really hard stuff already from the beginning, and well, I'm not that kind of a player. I like to ease my way into things, take it a little bit slower, and trying to learn the basics. But with that said, I can also be a lot like since I am very aware of how I am shooting. If I have a really bad round, I get really frustrated and I want to improve fast. It has always been a problem of mine. I want to learn everything. I want to improve fast, and when I do not do that, I can get very frustrated. Might be some ADHD or something, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh no. So close, so close. That should be fine. Let's do this just to be sure. And I don't understand how you can putt with that. Look at that club. The putter club was the best one I could pick. You do have sponsorships in this game when you play on the tour. And there you can unlock clothes and accessories, clubs, everything. I'll show you that later, probably in another video, how that works. This might be a really bad shot. Oh, we got lucky. We got really lucky there. That should be fine. Straight in the bucket. But I will show you how all that works in a later video. If you do like this video, want to see more of this content, do tell me in the comments, and I will make sure that I go through like the basics of this game, what I have learned so far, how you can dress up your character, things like that. I could basically go in and change his name, nationality, everything I wish already now, but I mean, I'm quite pleased with the character as is right now. Okay, so we got a headwind, which means that the ball will go not as far as 220. So it will kind of slow the ball down. Well, it actually went to 22, but it was still a bad shot. That should be fine though. That should be really fine. Yeah, awesome. A chance to get a birdie. Okay, so how would you do this? Even if you are a beginner, try to look at the green, and as I told you, these white lines tell you in which direction it leans, so I will have to aim to the right. Do you think I'm aiming right here? Or should I aim more to the right, more to the left? Please write in the comments what you think on this hole. This is the 17th hole, so the second or the second last hole. So I'll give you a few seconds to think about it, and then I'll show you with the line helper, or with the aim helper, I guess it is. See if we are close. I think it's around this area I should aim. And I was not even close. Okay. So around here maybe? Yeah. So that aim helper can really assist you when on the green, and to be honest with you, it is a little bit of it can almost feel like cheating in a way, but it is help tool, and I will take it and use it for now, as it is something that is in the game. Why should I use it when I can? And it helps you to see if you're learning how to read the greens properly. Oh no, what happened there? Of course I find the water on the last hole. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So this is a bogey, so we must make this to only lose one stroke. Otherwise we probably won't win, and we probably won't win now anyway, since we are on second place, but... Oh, nice, we made it. So that is all, and as you can see, it was not a flawless round, but it was a decent round. And that's the kind of content you will see here from me now. I am not a pro player, and I probably won't be in any of my games that I play, but I will do my best to give you content, and hopefully you will like it along the way. And perhaps we can do the journey together. Perhaps we could be better at the game together. And this is my rival. You always get a rival, and if you defeat him, you of course instantly get a new rival. So you need to be better than him. And this is the contract that I am currently on, as I am playing on the PGA Tour. So I need to do all of these in order to fulfill my part of the contract, and doing so gets me things like this: a new driver, or a new, that's probably an iron club, it looks like. And here I can simply advance. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully you will like this video, and I hope to see you more in the future. Take really good care. Bye bye.